From the rooftops, Batman stalked the darkness, chasing whispers of a new figure, a brute whose name was not yet written in his files, a giant, one-armed, and sworn to the Joker. Even the world's greatest detective knew when the shadows were too thick for one pair of eyes. He called Nightwing. The voice of his protege cut through the calms, laced with memory. Nightwing remembered the circus, his youth among tents and firelight, a life of juggling and acrobatics, where rumors traveled faster than the wagons themselves. He told Bruce that the circus world was small, tight, and secrets had a way of crawling into your ears when you weren't looking. That was when he heard of the Abramovici twins. Their story began far away, in the frozen poverty of a Siberian village. Their father, a simple craftsman, had loved his wife, but she died birthing them. Two boys, fused together, a grotesque union of flesh. Their father saw them not as sons, but as the curse that stole the only light from his life. He could not bring himself to kill them, so he chose another cruelty. He abandoned them to a traveling freak show, discarding them like broken tools. The circus accepted what the world rejected. There, the twins became known as Hammer and Sickle. Their strength was monstrous, their brutality unmatched. And as with all things in Gotham, whispers of such strength found ears that should never have heard them. The Joker sent Harley Quinn to claim them. When the circus master refused, the clown prince of crime himself painted the ground red with his laughter and rage. But the Joker was a perfectionist in his madness. He saw flaw in their conjoined bodies. Their reliance on one another weakened them. He turned to a surgeon who understood both steel and cruelty, Dr. Thomas Elliot. With his scalpel, he split the twins apart. The clown had no use for two monsters. He wanted one, his right hand. He ordered Harley to dispose of Sickle. Yet Harley, ever the wild card, decided not to kill. She left the unwanted twin at the doors of the Iceberg Lounge, abandoned to the Penguin, who was locked in a vicious turf war with the Joker. Oswald Cobblepot did not see waste. He saw potential. The one-armed giant would become his weapon, his answer to Joker's brutality. People whispered that the twins must have hated their separation, that blood like theirs would have bound them beyond flesh. But the truth was uglier. Their bond was not love, it was survival. And once torn apart, each felt a quiet relief, free at last of the other's shadow. But Gotham never leaves wounds unstitched. The Abramovici twins were sewn back together, their bodies crudely bound in mockery of what they once were. And when the Penguin received his brother's corpse, his mouth stuffed full of straw, he understood the message Scarecrow had sent. In Gotham, family was never a blessing, only a curse.